Hi everybody, I am Luigi and today I'm going to guide you through my bottom 10 of Pikmin 3 enemies. Remember, this is my bottom 10. So first, watch it and then go to the comment section below to say that you're angry with me and that you don't agree. So, let's get going! The least pathetic of the 10 is the Totally Bloister. If you played Pikmin 2, you probably remember it being a pain in the butt. But in Pikmin 3, it's a joke. Yeah, sure, it's one of the two enemies that use ink, but the Pikmin who are on his weak spot, you know, the turnip-looking thing, those Pikmin will be safe. It only eats inked Pikmin, so none. Could it be more pathetic? Of course, with number 9 being the Scutterchuck. 2 hits with the rock Pikmin and it's dead. Although his attacks are insta-kill, most of the time it kills itself. It even hasn't got a weak spot. His entire body hasn't got any protection. Well, besides that big crystal noddle, which you destroy with one rock Pikmin hit. That brings me to the next one. In the 8th battle we find the Skeeter Skate, another one-hit kill. It spits water at you when you are on the shore. It sucks water in and can spit 3 times with what he can hold. How more water it has, how slow it moves, and when it's sucking water in, it stands still. I wonder if he finds anything more stupid than this enemy. Yes, sure, what would you think else? We just at number 7, or a swarm of 7 Squirnates. This bee-like creature is only found in swarms. They barely attack and they are one-hit kills as well. The only thing is that they can fly, but it isn't much of a problem since you've got winged Pikmin. Stay tuned for maybe your least loved enemy. Maybe the classic dwarf bulwarp is the one, or a 6, well, never mind. This is the small incarnation of the spotty bulwarp, but it actually isn't. It's a bread bug. Yes, that thieving bread-shaped thing from the first 2 games. One throw on its backside and he is dead. It hardly attacks Pikmin and barely moves as well. All bread bugs are just stupid. Oh, this enemy is just a waste of space. Walkball, also known as Wallball for your comment, they just swim. That's all. Oh, and on land they are like fish on the dry, because, well, they are. Unfortunately, they'll evolve in a horrifying Wollywog, also known as Wollyhop, before your comment. Anyway, you'll never encounter number 4 on the streets. Not only because they don't exist. I'm talking about Frostbaths. Actually, I feel sorry for these guys. Light hurts them. It must be crap being a Frostbath. What the developers must have thought. Let's make an enemy so pathetic that it is hurt by light. Assholes. They will keep spawning until you destroy the Frostbath pod. And that's just jerkish. Assholes. I'm sorry, let's just continue. On number 3, we find some beautiful Spectralids. This is actually a nice enemy. When you one-hit kill one, it drops nectar depending on the color of its wings. With red dropping red potion, yellow dropping nectar, but white dropping nothing. Too bad. In Pikmin 2, there was also a purple one, dropping purple potion. There isn't a purple potion in Pikmin 3, so no purple Spectralid. Let's write number 2 on the Skitter Leaf. It disguises as a leaf, but why? It isn't a predator. Of course, it's just a one-hit kill, but on rare occasion, it kills itself as soon as you approach. Idiot! I was just about to ignore you, and now it's time for the most shitty, pathetic, lousy enemy in the game. No, the whole series. It is the female Sheargrub. Don't lie, as soon as you started this video you knew that this one would be number 1. It just moves, buries itself, and heals. But you can't if you one-hit kill her, of course. And with that, I'm done. So now it's time to be angry with me. So leave your own bottom 10 below, featuring, for example, the Swarming Sheargrub, Medusal Slurker, or the Puffy Blowhawk. This was my bottom 10 Pikmin 3 enemies. I was Ouija. See you guys next time. Bye.